All right, guys, good morning. Example or lesson 8, the homework problems from yesterday, page 193. Which car is traveling slower? Well, let's look at, I guess it doesn't matter which one we do first. Let's look at B since it's on top. Car B went 200 miles in 4 hours. So that's an average of 50 miles per hour. Car A went 150 miles in 4 hours. 150 divided by 4 is 37.5 miles per hour. So A is traveling slower. Otherwise, you could say, well, at the same time, B traveled a bigger distance, so you could have just said A didn't travel as far. Question 2, matching each description to a graph. It's filled at a constant rate for 3 minutes until it's half full, and then it's emptied, so it goes up and then it goes down. So A goes with 3. A full 10-gallon water tank is drained for 30 seconds until it is half full, and then it gets refilled. So this one's going down and then up, just the exact opposite. So B goes with graph 1. 2,000-gallon tank starts out empty, being filled slowly at first, and then gets filled faster. So slowly and then faster. That would be C. So this one goes in, a dog splashes, gets some water out, and then it keeps filling. So that would be D. Question 3. Sketch a possible graph of her height from the ground floor. Okay, so from the ground floor. So this is height above the ground or below the ground. So I entered the school on the first floor. I walked up to the 3rd floor, stayed in my class for a while. Afterwards, I had an hour-long class in the basement. So I walked to the basement, was there for an hour as well, so those two should be the same length, and then got back to ground level and went outside for lunch. So something close to that. Question 4. Tyler filled up his bathtub, took a bath, and drained the tub. These statements describe how the water level was changing over time. Again, we're going to sketch it. So starting at 0, 0. 1 minute in is less than 7 minutes in. So 7 minutes in, our water is still going up compared to 1 minute. At 9 minutes, we have 11 gallons, or 11 inches of water, excuse me. So at 9, we need to get up to 11. Okay, so our water is filling. 10 and 13 are the same. So 10 and 13 are the same. Or 10 and 23, excuse me. And then 20 is more than 40. So let's make 10 minutes in and 23 minutes in. Yeah, so I'm going to say we held true at a certain level there. And then 20 minutes is greater than 40. So I'm going to say by 40, the water is draining out. 20 is higher than 40. Something close to that. Question number 5, which one has a greater value? So 5.1 plus 0.8 times 3.9, or 3.4 plus 1.2 times 3.9. So I'm going to multiply first. Order of operations, 3.9 times 0.8 is 3.12 plus 5.1, 8.22. 1.2 times 3.9 is 4.86, or 68, excuse me, plus 3.4 is 8.08. So this one is greater. It does say how much greater. Subtract them. It is greater by 14/100. Question number 6. What would make that true? Well, what minus 7 is 20? I know that 27 minus 7 is 20, so 3 times what would give me 27? And your answer would be 9. Question number 7. Which is the greatest water volume in the cooler? So that looks to be the highest point of the graph, about 11 liters. Find the value that makes the volume 4. Volume is 4. So it looks like at 2 minutes and a little over 6, we'll go 6.1 minutes, that there are 4 liters in the cooler. 4 liters of water. Identify the horizontal intercept. What does that tell you? So this guy right here. So that means I have 0 liters of water at 4 minutes. So the cooler is empty at 4 minutes. Explain why the box plot is complete even though there do not appear to be any boxes. The only way that would happen, if you remember from a review here, since it has a variability of 0, that means Q1 and Q3 are both at 45 as well, along with the median. So they are all there, but all the boxes are reduced to the same point, so they just look like a vertical line. So the reason you can't see boxes is they're there, because it is a box plot, but all the data is so close together that it's all on the same point. So that is it. Hopefully that went really well for you.